What's up, guys? I'm going to show you guys the Summit Flow new lead workflow. So what this is whatever marketing source you use, whether that be Facebook or PPC, etc. Once somebody fills out a form or you get a new lead, they're going to be automatically triggered to enter this new lead workflow here. Um, once they enter the workflow automation, they're going to receive a series of texts, and that's going to give you the rest of your admin information that you need to make your first call. On the right side here, I'm going to put a little iPhone block, and that's just going to show you what it looks like from the seller's perspective when they're receiving these messages. So everything that's happening in this workflow, you'll see over on an iPhone screen over here. That's going to better illustrate what this workflow actually does. So from the top, new lead comes in. You'll see right here, this is where your team is going to get a notification with all the beginning admin data, and it'll let you know that a new lead has entered the workflow. We'll move down here. If you see any of these blocks with the blue $sign, so that's going to move them into different buckets in your opportunity pipeline for where those leads are along the pipeline. And this workflow is going to move them through the pipeline on its own, so that all your sellers' information is organized into buckets based on where they are. So the first text we'll send, hey, this is Luca with the Summit Group. And then right after that, it's going to ask them if we can send over a video. We found that sending over a video is a great way to break the ice with people. You can put whatever you want in that branded video, but just explain who you are, what you do, and it kind of puts a name to, or excuse me, a face to the name so that these sellers are comfortable talking to you. Once we ask that question, if they respond, we'll send over the video, and then right after that, we'll ask the first question, do you have any major updates in the last 5 years or any repairs needed at your property? Just to begin that conversation to get what we really need is all this other data about the property. If you look here on the right side, this is built out so if the seller doesn't respond, it's going to ping them over like a 4 to 5 day period, just trying to get that first response so that we can ultimately send the video, get in contact with them, and get the admin data that we need. Moving back to the left side, so that first question, repairs and updates. The next question it's going to ask is why are they selling? So trying to understand that motivation from the seller's perspective. Why are they selling? And trying to take advantage of those motivation factors in the sellers. Moving down here, it'll ask what purchase price they're looking to get for their property. And then lastly, it's going to send over our logo and thank them for all the information. It's going to let them know that we're going to reach out at some point and give them a call. A lot of times when the conversation just abruptly ends, the sellers are confused at why we just texted them for, an hour straight and then we don't call them for a day. So sending that message there will hopefully alleviate some of that stress and the sellers reaching back out over and over, why haven't you contacted me? And then the end of the workflow, this is just going to send another notification with all that added admin data that you got through the workflow, and it'll let your team know that a new lead is fully passed through your new lead workflow.